Yes, we're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the late broadcast, but Tier 1 is being streamed. It's Desert 10 with you here. And yeah, you join us 3 laps into the Belgian Grand Prix. And as you see, there are 6 DNFs already. Some big players already gone. Sam, English Big Boy, Hazard, Desert, Jerker and Solid all gone. They're currently behind a safety car, I think caused by the collision from Sam and English Big Boy. But let's just change all this for you. So let's have a look at the details. And Andrea, as you see, is already up 11 places. He's the one who's stormed into a promising position. As we see, trapped Box, another safety car, along with Harvey. Kieran's gone in, Positive's gone in, Tap Machine's gone in. So let's have a look at what tyres everyone is on now. So the front 3 have remained on their soft tyres. They're 3 laps old. Andrea, who I said came from the back row, he's on his mediums from the start and he's up in a 4th. I'm hearing that Harvey's binned it up Eau Rouge. So that's another one gone. Tractor's boxed for hards, so he's rejoined in 5th. Daryl, who started on the mediums, he's in 6th. Kieran boxed to go onto the mediums. He's 7th. And then Positive 8th and Fresh Softs with Tap Machine 9th. Fresh Softs back rounding off the top 10 Fresh Hards. As I say, apologies for the late sort of broadcast. There were complications in getting this one sort of started up, but we're on board with one of the first people who retired from the Grand Prix, so there you go. Oh. Is there no box for it, Mr. Sam? So Armour King leads them round here. In Sector 3 now. Some sweeping corners down here. When the cars get going here, they do go flat out pretty much, and there's an opportunity to overtake in this right-hander that you see Armour King going into now. Obviously behind safety car. Lack of action at the minute. Daryl's gone into the pits. He's coming off his mediums. What's he putting on? He's putting on fresh mediums. So that's an interesting call. I don't think they changed his front wing. So the hard runner's looking to go to the end from here. That will be a big call. There's bound to be more incidents. It's Belgium. Andrea is certainly one to look out for, though, considering where he started and how many places he's already made up. Packer fan's got a 5-second penalty for colliding with TJR behind the safety car. If Packer fan is going to the end, he could have that rescinded. As long as he's got sort of evidence of what happened, but that's an unfortunate collision. So the safety car leads them into Sector 3 once again. Armour King warming up his tyres. And I think he's gone already here. And I think he's caught Hurricane out because he's got 0.7 of a second gap between him and the McLaren. It's a fantastic start from the Alpine driver. Kevin's trying to stick on the McLaren, but he's got trouble behind him. Andrea's chucked it up turn 1 and made the position count. And now it's tracked on the back of Kevin. ERS deployed. Oh, he's gone off track slightly. Is he going to make the move stick? No, not just yet. Further back, Tap Machine and Positive have switched round. They're both on fresh soft, so they'll be going pretty quick. TJR and Druid have both picked up 3-second penalties further back, 10th and 11th. So that might not help their cause in trying to get back into the points. But it's Armour King who's pulled out a 1.3 second lead here to go through Sector 2. Looking pretty comfortable out front and extending that lead to Hurricane. It's Andrea on those mediums in third. Surely in a very dangerous position. If he can make those mediums work, and that safety car would have helped him. Kevin, the Tier 2 driver, once again holding his own in Tier 1. He's fourth, but Tract is tracking him. Armour King goes on the purple lap. What's happened? Tract there. He's lost drive, and that means Kieran and Tap Machine are through. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. Whether there was a bit of contact going into that last corner. So Track's now down in 7th. Is he going to the end on those hard tyres? There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Druid's gone at Eau Rouge. That's the latest retirement. And they're falling like flies. Packer fans picked up a 3-second penalty, and Kevin's now found himself in 6th. So we're down to 12. Armour King, again, over 2 seconds ahead of Hurricane. Andrea just sticking with Hurricane, not quite in DRS range, but has got him in his sights. Kieran picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. The Red Bull driver said he was on a charge to try and get a podium today, and that won't help his cause. And we've got 2 Williams in 5th and 6th. Maybe they're trying to help one another, as DRS is enabled here. And we're going to stay on board with Kevin and Tract, who's just behind him. Positive is sniffing around too. And we'll follow them up Eau Rouge as they turn around the first corner. Who's got the better exit? Tract is really on Kevin. He's deployed ERS. He's got the wing open. There's Positive. There's TJR. They're all looking to make a move. Kevin's just held his position against TJR, who's actually lost two because he spun out. Oh, the curves around there can be nasty, and I think TJR might have just got on one of them. So he's lost out there. Titan Police is DNF'd, and there's a safety car. Not too sure where he binned it. I think Eau Rouge has got another casualty. And the hard work that Armour King was putting in at the front has just been undone again. He won't be happy. But it's the perfect time to pit for the guys who haven't pitted yet. Armour King and Hurricane are bound to chuck it in, he says. There he is. But will Andrea follow them? Yes. Oh, and Hurricane's clipped the wall on the way in, so Andrea's overtaken him in the pit lane. Oh no. Oh, Andrea's got a free place there. Where's Andrea here? Definitely just saw him go in, and his laps are still his tyres are still 8 laps old. What's happened here? Maybe we have connection issues? I'm not sure. Well, he's displaying as second. It's Tract who leads. Armour King came back out in third, so he won't be too disappointed. Hurricane fourth. Tap Machine on fresh hards in fifth. It's Daryl on fresh softs in sixth. Now that's an interesting call. He'll definitely have to box again, but if he can make places up, it might work. Andrea's actually ghosting, so he is having connection issues. Kieran in the Red Bull. He's 7th on fresh mediums. Positive fresh mediums. 8th. Kevin fresh mediums 9th. TJR fresh hard, in 10th. It's Pakafan rounding off the final position there in 11th in fresh mediums too. So there's the penalties. Kieran's got 3 seconds. TJR and Pakafan have 3 seconds. So that 5 seconds that was picked up by Tract now been served. And there's the position changes. Andrea up 18. Oh, and Tract's got 5 seconds for colliding with Andrea, who I think is still a ghost. Oh, in fact, was that Andrea round? It was. Oh, there's definitely no front wing. Oh no. Whether he's just taken control or what and spun it out, I'm not sure, but his race has totally been ruined there. He's going to have to put it into the pit lane. Positive's gone in. Daryl's gone in. This is absolutely chaos, and it's behind the safety car. There's a bit more carbon fibre, I think, going down the pit straight. TJR's got a 5-second penalty. Someone's round. It's an Alpine. It's Armour King. Armour King is gone. And I'm not sure how that's happened either. Oh no. Turn 1 under the safety car. And we've lost who arguably the driver who was in the best position. That's Andrea. I'm not sure what's going on with Andrea. His connection is terrible. Well, safe to say that this is one of the most chaotic and eventful Grand Prix. Right, so the safety car is in this lap. And Track's warming up his tyres. Hurricane in second. I'm going to switch it to the tyres. Well, I wouldn't like to call a winner from here, put it that way, because I'm sure there's going to be more incidents. There's different strategies going on in a minute, but a lot of them are on fresh tyres. As we're off and underway again, Track's taking them through. Andrea and TJR have gone back in to the pits. This is a very interesting Grand Prix. I'm going to go on board with Hurricane, because he's the one chasing the leader. Good. They survive. Kieran's built up a hell of a lead from Kevin there. 4th and 5th are separated by 2.6 seconds already. Maybe penalties will play a big role in this. It's Hurricane who doesn't have any at the minute, and Tap Machine. So they're in prime position, really. Can Hurricane make those mediums last? At the back, Andrea's 24.5 seconds off positive, but he's on fresh softs. What can he do now? And TJR, if he finishes, he gets points, so he has to stick around, surely. But we might even have a new race winner here. The opportunity here to win a Tier 1 race, they won't get a better opportunity, some of them. So will the pressure get to them? Will they keep their cool? Will they keep their car on track? Talking of tracked, he's still leading. He's 0.6 ahead of Hurricane. As he Turns right and left into this chicane. Picked up a bit of a gap, or increased it anyway there, so he's looked alright. Tap Machine now 1.6 back from Hurricane. It's kind of holding up Kieran here. Kieran looking to make a move, I think. Where can Kieran make the move though? Oh, Packer fan apparently has spun. Yeah, there he is. We just picked him up as he was coming off the gravel. Doesn't look damaged. I'm going to jump on board with Kieran again because the opportunity to overtake could be now. This is a very short straight, so even though you've got DRS, you probably won't make a move there. You'll wait until this bit. And here we go, it's Eau Rouge. The Red Bull keeps it on track. He is very close to the Williams. He's got DRS, he's got ERS. He makes the move count. Yes. Good lad. Not biased in any way. So Positive is the closest to perhaps an overtake here as he's on the back of Darrell. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. It's tracked. It's the race leader. Oh no. I think he's near Nana's cottage. I think he paid her a visit. And he's paid the price for it. So it means Hurricane is leading. The F2 champion, who's only come into the F1 sort of circuit this year, got a podium in Monza in the first race, now has a chance for the top step of the podium. But Kieran is only 2.4 behind him, but he does have a penalty. Is that going to play a key role here? Andrea's whacking in the fastest laps though. That actually is Andrea. Won't make too much of an impression back there though, as Tract exits the pit lane. He's on fresh mediums now, but he's joined Plum last. We'll go back to Positive because he is on the brink of an overtake, is he? Not quite. Andrea picks up 3 seconds. But this is the closest battle on track. Oh, and Darrell is very sideways. He held it. So he didn't completely spin round, but Positive has made the move. I think it was just the pressure of Positive for a number of laps has finally got to Darrell. Darrell de Barrel. Just losing out there. Positive will be chasing his father down, who's 6.5 seconds up the road. So, unfortunately, the closest battle now is Kevin on his teammate. And Tract is also trying to make up places again since his pit stop. We'll stay on board with him as he uses his ERS down the pit straight. Try and get within that second. Oh, Kieran is wingless. Put it this way, he's spun. That's in sector 1. And there's a safety car. Just for a bit of wing. Interesting call from the stewards. Kevin, tap machine. Oh no, they've got drive-through penalties. Sitting second and third. They've had an absolute grueler. I mean, Kieran will have to go in. Will Kevin and Tap Machine can't serve their drive-through whilst there's a safety car, so I mean, has that ruined their race, or I don't even know what that came from. I mean, that brings Tract, I guess, back into the race. It will close the pack up. Him on fresh mediums, therefore could try and make his way back through. TJR's got a penalty under under safety car conditions, so that's an interesting. And Tap Machine has got 3-second penalty and a 5-second penalty. Oh no, he's had a nightmare 2 minutes. The bulk of the field are pitting. Hurricane didn't, who was leading. That could mean he's a sitting duck. Tap Machine's on mediums, which is an interesting call. You could definitely run softs for the final 6 laps, considering the safety car's out as well. Positive, the Tier 2 driver is up into 3rd. Well, he will fancy his chances here. TJR 4th. Packer Fan 5th. Kieran 6th. Daryl 7th. Andrea 8th. Kevin 9th. And it's Tract bringing up the rear. Let's remind ourselves of the penalties. So, we don't know what the Tap Machine and Kevin drive-throughs are for and whether they are actually valid. We'll have to look into that after the race, but TJR's definitely got 6 seconds of penalties. Packer Fan, Kieran and Andrea with 3-second penalties. Now, is Hurricane going to regret staying out? There is Nana's cottage that Tract went into for a cup of tea. Now, although he's not on comms, I'm going to ask Sam who he fancies for the race win here, because it really is a bit of a lottery. All he says is not Hurricane. So... okay, and in fact, Sam is backing the Tier 2 driver positive to win the Tier 1 race. There you go, you've heard it here first. He's in a very good position with the fastest tyre on. He's backing Kieran for a podium. Just wonder if those that 3-second penalty might hinder his chances, but I'm hoping he's right. Anyway, back to It's me in the studio. So, I mean, just looking down the drivers, the McLarens are the only team really with 2 drivers left. As and the Williams, yes, Tap Machine and Kevin as well have 2 drivers left. Everybody else are solo agents here. I've also just got an update that manager Byrne, who is Sam's brother, is backing Daryl the Barrel for a win here. So, we're on board with Hurricane. Mediums are 7 laps old. The safety car is in this lap. So it's on Hurricane, who is warming up his tyres when he goes. And I have to say, positive. He is in a very positive position. So, I'm going to go on board with Tap Machine. I think Hurricane's put the foot down. We're off racing. And it's as you were for now, going into turn 1. Positive has already got a 2.4 second lead over TJR in 4th. I wonder if TGR's regretting not pitting. We're up Eau Rouge. It's Tap Machine on the back of Hurricane. Will he make a move now? ERS has been enabled. He is on his exhaust pipe, to put it nicely. And he's made the move round the outside. Tap Machine takes the lead. Meanwhile, further back, Kev has spun, I think, at turn 1. So he's fallen down. Kieran and Andrea are battling. But it's Tap Machine who leads. He is now pulling away from Hurricane. Positive, can he make a move on the McLaren? Pakafan! Oh, Pakafan's gone! Not gone, but gone. He drives round and he rejoins the circuit in 9th. Oh, just when the McLarens were really looking good. They've lost first and they've lost Pakafan further down. Kieran looking for an overtake on... Oh no! Kieran! Oh, that was a... Oh, he's kept it going. Fair play, but that was a tough position. A tough place to take there. So Kieran's fallen down to 8th. So it's Andrea on TJR. Daryl the Barrel sniffing around. Oh! Daryl the Barrel. So, I mean, TJR's holding his own against Andrea here. They'll go side by side. Oh, and Andrea's gone. So that's another place for Daryl the Barrel and tracked. TJR's got another penalty. It's all going on here. Positive. I'm going to jump on. Oh, Kieran is overtaken tracked. It's because track spun, I think. Yep, he's off down the end of sector 1. Yep, jumping back on board with Positive because he'll be itching to get past Hurricane here. These two really fighting it out in the F2 as well. Track's got a 3-second penalty. Both Hurricane and Positive have quite high ERS percentages, so they'll both be deploying them. And the only person benefiting from this fight is Hurricane. Hang on, Tap Machine's gone in. I was just about to say Tap Machine is benefiting from... Or is he going in for his drive-through penalty? I think he is. Which means Hurricane and Positive are now fighting for the lead. The rear wing is open on Positive's car. I'm not sure he's close enough. Not here. Anyway. It's 0.3 between the two cars. Positive still sniffing around. Can he force Hurricane into a mistake? There's a yellow flag in sector 1. Andrea entracked. I think it might be. Oh, there's a bit of carbon fibre. Andrea untracked. Oh, that's definitely a deliberate DNF from tracked. Oh no. Caught on camera, I'm afraid. That's a yellow flag in sector 2, but it shouldn't affect too many things going on here, because cars are now round into sector 3. And Positive still is on the back of Hurricane. ERS deployed. TJR is gone. I mean, his penalty count wasn't great anyway, but Daryl the Barrel is in 3rd now. We're down to 8 runners. This is like a tier 2 race. Daryl is 2.4 behind this duo at the front. Is Positive close enough? I don't think he is, you know. Yeah, Hurricane's ERS is now down to 40%. Positive's is near the 80 mark, so I wonder if he's waiting for the perfect opportunity to overtake, possibly on that last lap. 2.5 seconds further back, Daryl, the Barrel. Kieran, he's in 4th. He's 4 seconds behind the Haas driver. Then comes Pack-a-Fan, Tap Machine, Andrea and Kevin. We've got to stay on board with the front 2 though. Can you imagine the scenes if these two take each other out and Daryl wins though? Positive. Still sticking with Hurricane. 0.2 of a second. Again, not really using his ERS. Oh, I thought he was really going to chuck it. He's got a 3-second penalty because of that half-attempted move. Oh, no. Positive. Oh. I mean, Positive has got round Hurricane, but I think Hurricane knows that all he has to do is stick with him. Oh, Positive is going to be deflated after that penalty. Hurricane's looking for an overtake here. Has he made it count? He has. McLaren driver bites back quickly. It means that Daryl the Barrel is only 1.3 seconds back, by the way. And if Hurricane picks up a penalty, Daryl's laughing. Can Positive's pressure force Hurricane into a penalty here? I'm going to go to penalty count. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. Again, not really. Yeah, it is Pakistan. Oh, and the deployment has been used by Positive. He's got no ERS available to him. Oh, no. Which means Hurricane is going to cross the line first, just about. Tap Machine gets a 3-second penalty. Daryl jumps up to second. Positive will round off the podium places. Kieran has come fourth. Pakistan 5th. Tap Machine 6th. Andrea 7th. Kevin 8th. And would you know that Hurricane has made his older tyres work, albeit with the penalty helpings, but Hurricane has taken home the victory. It's very good from him. Very good from Daryl the Barrel. Under the radar, gets driver of the day and deserved. And for someone who doesn't know anything about this F1 league, Manager Byrne has almost called an absolute cracking bet out there. But it's Hurricane who celebrates. And there's Positive, a Tier 2 driver joining those two on the podium. Fair play. Right, so let's ignore the experience points that I definitely didn't deserve there. Hurricane, there it is, confirmed. Wins the Belgian Grand Prix. It's Daryl the Barrel second, 1.4 seconds back. Positive third, rounding off the top three. What a race from the Tier 2 driver. Just got that penalty at the end, which really hampered him. It's Kieran in fourth for the Red Bull team. They wanted a big result. They got it. Pakistan, he got 5th place. So both McLaren scoring well. It was both Williams in 6th and 7th. Tap Machine and Kevin picking up those places. And yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Out of all the finishes, it was 7 finishes. So yeah, there you go. That was the Tier 1 Belgian Grand Prix. Thank you for joining me. I apologise that this stream started a bit late, but we certainly caught the best of the action. It was chaotic. And yeah, thanks for joining us. And join us again tomorrow for the Tier 2 Belgian Grand Prix. I'm sure that will be just as enthralling, if not more chaotic. I don't know who's commentating, whether that's Sam, Dom, or special guest referee, but we'll see. But until next time, thanks for tuning into HTR. This is Desert 10 signing out. It's been a pleasure. Keep safe and see you soon.